Oh, that's right, I moved my light. Hello, everybody. It is I, the Crash. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry that the lighting is terrible, but this is kind of done on purpose. You're just gonna have to, I guess, deal with what I can. I can open up the curtains a little bit. See if that does it. Hang on. We'll see if that works. Give me a moment. I am an old man. There we go. Brightness. I did this backwards. There we go. Sorry, everyone, I'm dumb. Welcome to the stream. I'm Crash. And welcome to this little corner of the universe. I'm thinking that might be my new opening catchphrase for the streams. Oh, this little pocket of the universe. This little corner of the universe, if you will. Welcome to my corner of the universe. Something similar. So, you may be wondering, well, Crash, you You good there, buddy? What's happening? Well, truth be told, I have this thing that I believe, one in every, I don't know, I'm gonna say 20 adults has, maybe more. Can't even do this setup right. I don't know. Well, my head's cool at least. That'll help with my thing. I have this thing that everybody knows of. It's called anxiety. Anxiety is a very weird but surprisingly normal characteristic of biology. And it's not just humans. A lot of people think it's only humans that have anxiety. But believe it or not, aliens have it, plants have it, pets have it, animals have it. Everybody has anxiety. Well, not everybody, but, there are people that have anxiety. Just like how there are people that have depression. There are people that have, heart rate issues, panic attacks, schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, you name it. It's a lot. It's a lot that I think a lot of people just aren't quite used to, And it's something that not everybody has it. And not everybody gets it, I guess. But to the people that do get it, it's a lot to talk about. Even just having this conversation can bring someone anxiety. Even acknowledging that they have anxiety gives them anxiety. Sometimes even just getting out of bed gives people anxiety. And some people have trouble, Like, some people have trouble doing simple tasks. Like taking a shower, reading a book, watching TV, going for a walk. Even so much as making a meal can overwhelm people. And meanwhile, my neighbors are blasting music outside, so... Yeah, and I've even got the windows open because it's nice out, but it's hot out. So, but how do we address anxiety is the thing, right? Anxiety is such a weird thing to really pinpoint. It's a normal thing to have. Just like depression is, just like all these other emotions are, like anger and happiness and joy and, flirtation and, envy and curiosity. And, some of us aren't smart. Some of us are incredibly smart. Some of us are really depressed, and some of us are not depressed at all. So how do you talk about it? How do you acknowledge it, right? Well, it's one of those things that I feel like is better, in my opinion, to break it down one small step at a time. What really is anxiety? Anxiety is, for the most part, a response, a emotional characterized response where you feel like you are worrying about something, you have nervousness, you feel sweaty, you feel unease. You know, typically it's about an event or an outcome. It's about thinking about the future. It's about, thinking about the past, the present, whatever that be, just trying to pay bills, just trying to put food on the table, just trying to keep your job or find a new job. Maybe you have anxiety from being a caretaker or taking care of your family. You know, maybe you have anxiety from, past trauma or issues. You know, maybe you have anxiety for a project. You know, maybe you have anxiety just from simply trying and existing. You know, and it's perfectly normal to have these feelings that you feel about anxiety. You are not weird. You are not strange. You are not a freak of nature. You are not, you know, you know, all these insults that people come up with. You, at the end of the day, are you. Like, even right now, my phone, right? Even me just checking my phone, seeing how my friends are doing, making sure I'm live, making sure I'm not being disconnected by my internet, you know, stuff like that. Like, even just messaging, the people I consider my family on my phone, right? Letting them know, hey, I'm live, talking about anxiety. Even that gives me anxiety, because I have this little group chat on Facebook with my closest friends who I consider, my family, my blood brothers and sisters and people of different identities. Even simply letting them know, hey, you know, we're doing a thing about anxiety can give you anxiety. Yeah. Even just messaging people saying, hey, even stuff like that gets me all. Gets you anxious. So, what is anxiety? Well, well, rather, we talked about what anxiety is, right? It's that nervousness, that worriness, that feeling of unease, that panic, right? But you know, normal anxiety in response to stress is normal and can even be helpful in motivating people to prepare for upcoming challenges, events, or things that may happen, right? Keep them alert. But anxiety disorders is where anxiety is very present, persistent. It's very present in your life. It's very excessive. It interferes with daily functions. Again, going back to just getting out of bed, just getting a bite to eat, just trying to be normal, right? And that sucks when you're trying to just be normal. But anxiety isn't something that's just a feeling. Anxiety is also emotional and physical. Emotionally, you can feel like there's a sense of dread and restlessness and irritability and your difficulty concentrating, right? But on the physical side, you have an increased heart rate, rapid breathing, sweating, trembling, dizziness. It even affects your sleep patterns. And the more anxiety you have, the more your brain sees those patterns and gets affected by those patterns. And those patterns create more issues to where now it becomes difficult to unlearn those patterns. And there's plenty of different types of anxiety disorders that, believe it or not, a lot of people have. You know, like, as terrible as it is, according to the National Institute of Mental Health, NIMH, approximately close to 20% of adults in the United States have an anxiety disorder in the past year. That's roughly about 40 million people that has a lot of anxiety. Close to that. Globally, anxiety disorders are estimated to be about, about 4 to, let's say, 7%. Women are more likely to actually experience more anxiety than men, which is considering how much women go through. And not just women, but people of feminine-like personality or feminine-like identity or feminine-like gender, right? Just so the whole umbrella is covered. They will experience close to 30% of that anxiety versus men and masculine-like people and masculine-like identities and genders who will experience less than 15%. Now, it's important to note that these statistics also vary depending on different factors such as age and social economic stats and gender and situational experiences, stuff like that. But how does one address anxiety? We know where it comes from. We know what the symptoms are. We know the statistics, at least a little bit. And I could go all day about anxiety statistics. Like, here. Yeah. Believe it or not, while, again, close to 20% of adults experience an anxiety disorder in any given year, adolescents, specifically kids, teenagers, and young adults, are an estimate of over 30% with an anxiety disorder in their lives. And kids have it rough. Hell, even teens have it rough. I remember when I was a teenager, right? Like, I was dealing with being a caretaker to my dad, my grandmother, my grandfather, having to take care of an entire house and 2 different generations of adults, having to cook, clean the backyard, clean the house, having to go to school, having to balance all of that plus homework, plus graduating high school, plus thinking about college, plus trying to get my driver's license, and relationships? Ugh. No. Just having flashbacks about that makes me jittery. No wonder over 30% of, adolescents and kids and teens have that. Globally, about 4% or more of the population experiences it with some kind of issue or disorder. And it's one of the most common mental illnesses. So, what types of anxiety disorders are there? Well, there's quite a few. I'm not going to sit here and list and last off all of them. But there's generalized anxiety, which is GAD, which affects close to 6.8 million U.S. adults. There's panic disorder, which is PD, which is about 6 million adults. Social anxiety disorder, aka SAD, S-A-D, which affects about 15 million, so that's double the amount of both PD and GAD combined. And there's very specific phobias. You know those fears and phobias that if you have a very niche, very specific things? Close to 20 million adults. Yeah. Scary. And there's more. But it's a really hard thing to talk about. And, there's a lot of reasons and a lot of things we can blame for anxiety. We could sit here all day. This would take up the entire stream. We could blame social economics. We could blame politics. We can blame presidents. We can blame who's in Congress. We can blame the social norms and the weird, culture of today's society. And that's not even aiming towards just one demographic. No. That's talking about everybody. Everybody's got anxiety. Millennials, boomers, Gen Z, Gen X, everybody. Everybody's got anxiety. No matter what you do, it's not helping. Right? That's just how it is. You know, everyone's got it. Or at least most people have got it. So we've covered statistics, we've covered different forms, we've covered data, we've covered what it is. What do we do? Well, unfortunately, as many people would like to say, oh, go to therapy. Go to therapy. Go to a therapist. Talk to a therapist. You know, talk to a friend. Talk to a loved one. Talk to family. You know, a lot of people will say that that's their first answer. And while, yes, that is definitely a suggestion and a valid one at that, remember that a lot of people, especially nowadays, with varying medical issues, varying diseases, the amount of lives people lost during, I hate to say it, but, you know, a certain shutdown we had that wasn't even too long ago. Just saying. That you think that year and a half shutdown that we as a society had because of the thing was long ago, but honey, sweetie, baby, that ended in 2021. Midway through even. That lasted a year and a half. We're not that far from it. A lot of people just don't have people. It's the truth. A lot of people don't have friends or family or loved ones. A lot of people don't have, you know, people to rely on. So what do? Well, if you see someone with anxiety or have an anxiety, take a moment. Pause what you're doing. Even if it's just for a couple minutes, sit down with them. Reassure them that everything's okay. Get them something to drink like some water. Hydration is important. If they have low blood sugar, definitely some kind of healthy fruit or snack. Something with a low glycemic index. Or something that will help at least bring their blood sugar or blood pressure, you know, a little more normalized. Ask them what they need. Do they need a bite to eat? Do they need to get away from a certain environment that they're in? Do they need to get away from a person? Do they need to just go for a walk, drink water, sit in a quiet place? Like, communicate. I know I've stressed in the past in many streams and many videos that communication is key. It really is. But sometimes communication doesn't work. Unfortunately, some people just have issues with communication. Some people can't communicate. So what do you do then? Well, provide the essentials. If you have it nearby, like I say, water, a small snack, healthy snack, a weighted blanket or a pillow. A little squishmallow always does the trick for me. I know, I used to not be into these things, but I found one that I really liked. And it helps with my anxiety, just feeling like I have, even for just a minute, someone to hug and hold on to, you know? Necessities. Stuff like that. Helps a lot more than you think. And if the necessities don't work, right, then, and a communication doesn't work, then do your best to just be there in the moment. Offer to just listen. Offer to just sit there. Offer to just be present in the moment with them. Just to let them know they're not alone. And in some cases, as much as it pains to say this, make sure you have emergency contacts ready. Make sure you have an emergency medical team ready. Or just someone who's trained medically, professionally. If not, have 911 ready. Or wherever you are in the universe, the equivalent to 911. So, some people's anxieties are just too physical and life-threatening. They may feel like they're having a heart attack or a panic attack. They may feel like there's a sharp pain in their chest or arm. You know? They're sweaty, they're clammy. Look for the signs. Always look for the signs. Again, physical heart rate, rapid breathing, trembling, dizziness, vertigo, sweating, low blood sugar, lack of sleep, panic. Lots of those. Even if it's just a little bit, right? Be there for them. You don't know what's going to happen to them. But being there in the moment with them is what helps the most. It's a lot. A lot of people have hidden, masked issues that they don't talk about. A lot of people are going through way more than you realize. And it's not easy. And yet, weirdly enough, a lot of anxiety can be easily prevented. That's the thing. Right? While occasional anxiety for some people might be, again, helpful in some certain situations with a burst of energy and focus, and they're persistent, overwhelming, and helps them get what they need to get done, that should not be the norm. That's the thing. That shouldn't be the norm. And that's the problem. Unfortunately, in the United States, in Canada, in Japan, in Brazil, in Germany, in a lot of different countries, all over the world, people going through anxiety and dealing with these issues on their own is weirdly considered the norm. And it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't. Hell, it does in fact mess with your brain chemistry. Research has even suggested that by having this sort of dysregulation constantly in your brain, because your brain is a physical, part of yourself just as much as anything else. The circuits in your brain that control fear and emotions make it all mixed up and involved. And believe it or not, medical conditions can worsen, such as asthma, arthritis, thyroid issues, you name it. But the worst is when people start having substance abuse. And in some cases, some people rev up their cars and drive off, running away from the problem. They drink, they do drugs, they withdraw themselves from the world. They get triggered or, worse. Okay. My audio keeps fluctuating. And my phone keeps going off. But, okay, I didn't even... That's the point. Talk to someone. Be there for them in the moment. It's not easy. Let them know that they're okay. Because the more people have anxiety, the more their behaviors change too. Physically, emotionally, mentally, cognitively, behaviorally. There are other treatments too with anxiety if you yourself are having anxiety. Cognitive behavior therapy, or CBT, is actually relatively effective and widely used. And although it might be a bit expensive, see if your insurance covers it. If you don't have insurance, see if you can find a place that can provide that treatment, or at least help out or make a payment plan. Or see if there's a program that you can join that helps you get into that, right? There are lots of different things you can do to help with that. A lot of it involves changing problematic thought patterns, behaviors, exposure therapy, and gradually confronting those fears in a safe environment. Some people, even myself, need medications and antidepressants. And look, do not feel ashamed for needing medication. Do you know how many human beings, hell, even aliens, animals, everything in this universe has to take some sort of medication? It's nothing to be ashamed about. It's not. We all need a little help to, try and feel like we're stable. Not just normal, but functioning and stable. Hell, I even have a medication. I'm not afraid to admit it. Right? I'm on, what's the name of it? Hydrocortisone. Right? Let me double check the name. Hydroxyzine. Yeah, hydroxyzine. I take that stuff. Not does it help with my anxiety, but it helps because if I have allergies really bad too, it helps with that as well. So it's basically like a souped up Claritin, but for anxiety. I take it sometimes, especially when I'm at work or when I'm at home and I feel too overwhelmed or too upset or panicked. I've taken it in front of family too. You know, I've told them, hey, you know, I ain't feeling good. I gotta go take care of my anxiety. So, that's the thing. I we all deal with it. It's nothing to be ashamed of. And you're okay. Additionally, lifestyle changes can help too. As weird as it sounds, right? And before you boo me and before you say anything, even small little changes in what you do day to day can help a lot. Whether that be a little more regular physical activity and exercise, doesn't have to always be outside. You can just walk up and down the stairs. You can just do some curls and stretches in bed. You can do some yoga and meditation. You know, you can practice stretches and, your calf and arm muscles. Even just doing stuff like that and stretching your body helps a lot. Prioritizing your sleep. Trust me, you may have all of your cool friends that stay up until 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning all night. They're night owls. And they don't need sleep. You think they're superhuman. But prioritizing your sleep is important. Make sure you don't eat anything late at night before bed. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Make sure you promote a calm, easy environment. Try not to watch too much TV and, me, even, late at night. And do what you can. So, and also, as this is the biggest one that people, have a grip on, for as much as me and Dewey and Hadako and Jinyu and all the cast of characters across the multiverse love our soda, even we have to cut back on caffeine. Oh yeah. Believe it or not, as much as I love Mountain Dew and Hadako loves Dr. Pepper and, Jinyu enjoys her teas and bobas, right? And, everybody has to cut back. Cutting back on alcohol also helps too, but, all these companies want you to drink a lot of energy drinks and soda and coffee and all these things, right? But limiting your intake helps a lot too. And there's no shame in joining support groups either, or even just educating yourself with you and your loved ones about anxiety. Help provide valuable support and understanding. Provide a little bit of that empathy. Talk to each other about your previous experiences with anxiety. Share notes, share tips. Some of the best advice I've had from anxiety have actually come from friends and family. Some people have said, drink lots of water, do a little stretch before bed, chamomile tea, because it's caffeine free. I drink tea before bed. If all else fails, I go for a small walk before bed so that I get that fresh air and you know, I distract myself and I'm okay. And again, I have a squishmallow. He's cute, he's adorable, and he's space themed. He's got a beanie. His name is Daxon. Daxon, I think. He's cute. I got him at my work long ago because I had a gift card. And he was on sale. And the guy's like almost $40. I got him for like $25, but then I had a gift card and it brought it down to like $5. So weighted pillows and body pillows also help too. Just saying, weighted blankets, stuff like this. So, you yourself are experiencing any severe or persistent anxiety or any symptoms that are interfering with your daily life, it is actually quite important to seek some help. If you can, professional help from a healthcare provider or a mental health professionalist certainly helps too. They can diagnose the condition and develop a treatment plan that suits you best. There's actually plenty of phone numbers you can even call too. That, believe it or not, as much as people think about it, there are resources for anxiety that people can use. BetterHelp is one of those things that you can definitely check out. So, if you ever want to check that out, I've heard good things about them. So, I myself have not used them quite yet. But I've been told by a lot of people that BetterHelp is definitely one of those things that, certainly helps. Here, if I can pull up just their website. Okay, I just want a link. Okay, that's just a... Alright. Give me one sec. There we go. BetterHelp is one of those things that definitely helps a lot. If you are younger, right? I would assume, over the age or under the age of 18. There is another website called the Youth Line, which also helps. Give me one sec. Especially for those in need, if you are, the youth are available to help as well too. If you feel like you need to talk to someone, who, if you're younger, need a specific lifeline, right? That always helps. There is, above all else, the mental health hotline from the National Mental Health Institute. right? They have plenty of resources that they can help you with as well too. The phone call is free and it's 24/7, which is even better. So if you ever have any issues with that, you know, that also helps too. I have to break this comet down into 2 parts. There we go. And if it gets really, really bad, you know, by any means, there is also the crisis text hotline as well too. Right? That's also free, 24 hours. Anytime you need it. Free, confidential, 24/7 support at your fingertips. Just saying. And listen, before we end this segment, right? Before we get into, you know, playing some video games and hanging out tonight and, you know, doing some fun things on the stream, I want you guys to know that at the end of the day, right, that we all deal with an overwhelming emotional amount of craziness in the world, especially more than ever. The past 5 to 10 years have felt like an eternity for everybody. The new normal is no longer normal. Normal is not even normal itself anymore. Everything is flipped upside down, turned around, is flipped in a way that is very messy. Everything feels like you are working on a puzzle set and all the pieces just don't fit. They're all there, but they don't fit. In some cases, you're even missing a piece of the puzzle. But you're not alone. I deal with it too. It sucks. Life sucks. It does. It hurts a lot. I've said many times before, even on stream, I don't want to be on this planet anymore. I don't want to physically inhabit this place. I've traveled timelines. I've traveled galaxies. I've traveled dimensions. I've traveled metaphysically into planes beyond anywhere no other human has been to yet. I've seen things that are beyond amazing. But this place is the one place that I'll admit I just don't want to be here anymore. At least physically. I've felt that way for a very long time. Hell, I felt that way even before I knew about the multiverse being real. About, you know, astral projection and more spirituality stuff and shifting and my relationship with Hadako and everyone else. It all started even before my mom died. So, and I loved my mom despite her flaws. I loved my dad despite his flaws. I loved my grandparents despite their flaws. And even despite my stepfather's issues, I loved him. They're all gone. They've all passed on. They're all in new lives, reincarnated. They've all gone through the whole shebang, right? All the paperwork. They've gone through all the tedious red tape and paperwork and logistics, you know, up and down and turn around and every which way. I haven't. There's a lot of things I do like about this planet. I like the food. I like my friends. I like the adventures I've gone on. I like the exploration. I love nature. But even days like this, on a summer's day, anxiety hits out of nowhere. Even I had to deal with it. But despite everything, I'm still here. And so are you. And you. And you. And you. And you. And you. All of you. You're still here. Thank you for being here. Anyhow. Let's play some games. Let's have some fun. So, in a little bit, we're going to be playing the Crew Motor Fest. We're not going to be playing it right now, but we are going to be playing it. But, instead, what we're doing is we are getting a little better at peak. What is peak? Well, Peak is definitely a game. And a couple of my friends have been playing it. A few streamers have been playing it. And a lot of people in general have been playing it. So it was only fair that special thanks to Tyler, that one guy who contributed to the stream by gifting us a copy of it on Steam, that we play some of it. So, that's what we're doing. I'm going to play a little bit of Peak. Because I played a little bit of it on stream the other day. A little late at night. With some friends. So, it was fun. I enjoyed it. But I never really got a full feel for it, if that makes sense. So, that's what we're doing. Booting up the game. As soon as the game decides it wants to boot up. You know, just whenever. There we go.
Peak. Thing peak is peak. Leave us the stream review. Peakity peak peak peak.
Also, I'm going to change the webcam layout real quick.
That's not what I got.
Yeah, when that happens. Alright. And I might as well turn on the light real quick. Noises. 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 There we go. Let there be light. Let it shine down upon my friends. Let I have gas. Because I had Taco Bell today. And I enjoyed it. For the most part. I have a Taco Bell rant I was going to do here in a bit. But actually, I wonder if this thing has controller support. Bear with me. Bear with me for a sec, folks. Just bear with me. I wonder if this game has a PlayStation controller support. Maybe. Let me see. I'm not fine about it. Let's see if this game has controller support. Plug my USB cable in. We're gonna see if this game has controller support. I'm gonna see if this game has controller support. It does! It's got PlayStation controllers. Alright. Playing offline. Is Peak. That makes me happy because I like my PlayStation controller. The ice cream man is here! Okay, I thought it did. Hang on. Nope. That just turned on my console. Oh, it does! Alright, cool. Oh, shoot. Oh, crap. Alright, hang on. This thing's disconnecting a little bit. Hang on. I need a better USB cable. I should buy one off Amazon during Prime Week. Thinking about it. We're just working. Just now. Yeah. Alright, cool. No! Alright. Yeah, I need a better cable. That's not gonna do it. Alright, well. I guess for now we'll do mouse and keyboard. But I'm gonna buy a better USB cable at some point. Give me one sec. Gotta switch back to the console. Give me one sec, chat. Give me one sec, chat. Also, the game so far is good, Shadow. Also, hello. Welcome to the stream. So, it's pretty decent. So, I've played a little bit of it. It's fun, and it's got this, like, how do I explain it? It's very calming at first, and it is very much an exploration game. But it doesn't have the same vibe as, say, The Forest or, like, oh, what's the other one that we've played? The Raft, The Forest, no, what was it? There's another spooky one. Fuck. I forget. But it's not the same vibe. It's basically, think like a quiet hike, which is the actual name of the game, but with a little bit of, like, I want to say that, like, Life is Strange, Firewatch kind of, like, suspense to it, if that makes sense. So, yeah, that's the best way I can kind of describe it. So, like, it's a good game, by all means. So, oh shoot, hang on. I goofed. Hang on. I goofed. I forgot I can't do it this way. Also, Dark Kermit says do crimes. I don't want to do any crimes right now. At least not yet. Not quite yet. So, here. I'm trying to get my monitor for those who don't know what's going on, I'm trying to get my monitor to behave and be like, I want to see chat and play the game at the same time, but I guess it is decided that's not happening. As much as I want it to. There we go. Okay, I guess I can kind of do it this way a little bit. Do it window and window. Sort of. Okay, I guess we'll do it that way. Anyhow. Yeah, I'll have to... Hang on. I got this. I got this. We're going old school. Kinda like Faz, but not really. You'll see what I mean. So, I'm gonna customize my character a little bit. I'm gonna make my character Baja colored. There you go. There's my character Baja colored. Alright. Now we're gonna go deport. I got my passport. We're gonna board my flight. We're going to do normal difficulty for now. And then we'll see if we need to do less than normal. We'll figure it out. But you'll see what I mean here in a moment. The game very much like starts off calm. And then amps its way up. Also, the plane crashes. Forgot to tell you that. The plane, in fact, does crash. And there's a Bing Bong. Bing Bong is super cute. But we don't need Bing Bong. In fact, Bing Bong we can chuck. I'm sorry, Bing Bong. We need other shit. Because, you know, the plane crashed. You can run. You can panic. I feel like flare is actually important. Alright, what do we got? Rope spool, trail mix. Alright, backpack. Yeah, we gotta have a backpack. So, gotta put that trail mix in the backpack. We're gonna open the backpack. We're gonna put that in there. And then there's your guidebook. So we're gonna put that in there. Got a backpack. Right. So we're good there. So we got a little food. Gonna be a little heavy. It's very derpy. So, which we're gonna put that in there. Sport drink kinda helps, but we're not gonna have that right now. I'm gonna check out the rest of the island real quick over here. There's a conch. I never got to actually explore the side of the island. Because every time I've played it with Tyler and Sai and everybody, they're like, nope, just gotta start immediately climbing. So, I don't know. So I'm gonna explore. it does help to find luggage. So if you find, you know, luggage does help. Jumping takes stamina too, as you can clearly tell. Plane crash. No. Everyone is dead except me. But yeah, there's weight. You get hungry. Like there's a lot of things that happen. Like at some point I'll drop some of the weight. You know. Up. See, you'll slip on stuff that's considered poison. You'll be poisoned for a little bit. Gotta be careful. So like, there's an energy drink, there's a piston. See, I'm gonna probably... There we go. We're gonna put that there. I don't think that piston's gonna help anything. There's more luggage over here. Big lollipop and a piston. I guess I'll take one piston. Just in case. We don't need it right now. But I'll take it. That's why it's good to, again, search for luggage, like, early on. Because you don't know what the hell is going to happen. But you gotta start climbing. That's the problem. Gotta not get stuck, too, like I just did. We gotta wait for his stamina to come back up. Oh yeah, and there is one other element, but we'll get to that here in a moment. We'll get to that momentarily. You may notice it's starting to get dark out. That's gonna make things a little difficult. Just a little bit. But we gotta start climbing. So that's what we doing. Alright, so you may be wondering, how the hell are we gonna do this? Watch. There you go. You made it. Oh yeah, there's a carrot. A medicinal root. We're gonna drop that. There you go. Eat that medicinal root. So that we're not super duper hungry. Red crispberry. Which I remember the red ones I think being okay. Yep. Red ones are okay. So we're gonna take care of our hunger. Delicious. Alright, we got... Ooh, lots of food. Okay. So, well, luckily we don't need that right now. But good to know in case we had another person. I don't know. There's another luggage right there too, which I will happily go explore. First aid kit. That actually would be useful. Whee! That gives you a lot of extra energy. Ugh. Gives you a speed boost. But it makes you tired. Okay, so we gotta go that way. Yeah, so you gotta wear off that energy drink. Climb, 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 climb. Eh! Oh, just barely. Woo! Alright. Up we go. The fog rises. Oh yeah, by the way, there's fog involved. So just be careful, because there is fog involved. Now we can go back down there and get that stuff. But we don't have the time for that. Ah, here we go. Perfect. Some red crisp berries. Those help quite a bit. Alright, so now we gotta keep climbing. But how are we gonna do this? Ah, that might be a good route. We'll stick to this route for now. So if I can... Ah, see if I can curve around a little bit. Ah, alright. Let's see if I can... Okay, probably not. Alright, we climbed up that. Give that a moment. Give that a sec. Ah, there we go. Alright, cool. We made it up here. Ah! Alright, we gotta be careful though. Ah! What? Yeah, there we go. Haha! Made it. Yeah! We did good. Alright. Cool. Now we're not doing too terrible. Climb up that a little bit. So as you folks are saying, we're getting kind of the slow hang of it. Heya! There we go. We're making it. We're making it. We're making progress. We're climbing up the mountain. Like I said, this game can be relaxing. It can be quite cozy, in fact. But you gotta, you know, keep everything in mind. So how the hell... Alright. Ugh. Ugh. Ah, poisoned. Ah, fuck. Oh, God. Ah, fuck. Oh, God. Jeez. Alright, well, as you guys first saw, I may have poisoned myself. And hurt myself a little bit. That's okay. It's fine. We're making it. We're making it. We're making it. There we go. We made it. Woo! The poison will go away at some point. Oh, there's a rickety bridge. Ooh. Ooh, do we want to take that route? It might be worth it. That is a spooky bridge, but we are up here pretty far. Let's see if we can go up this way instead. Okay, okay. It's a risk, but, you know. Well, I don't need to eat quite yet. Oh, fuck. Hang on. Aha! There we go. Alright, we're making it. We're making it pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Climbing up the side of the mountain. Now would probably be a good time to possibly eat in a moment. Damn it. Alright, so that's not gonna work. Let's see. Okay, maybe if I climb up that. Nope. Alright, that's not gonna work either. Okay. Hum. Ah! No! Oh, that was close. Okay. We're good. Alright. Okay, we might not have a choice. Okay, there's gotta be another road less traveled. Ah, here we go. Okay. I can get... Yeah! There we go. Woo! Okay, don't eat the green apples. Those guys are disgusting. Okay, that lunging helped a lot. No! Fuck. Okay, that helped. Gotta take it slow. Alright, gotta take it slow. Alright, cool. The fog is rising. The music's getting a little eerie. I hope you're getting this, Shadow. Also, we are getting a little hungry, so maybe a little bit of food wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's see. Let's get some food. Yeah. There we go. A little trail mix. Let's see. Now we're going to put that back in there. Seem to be doing okay. Got a little trail mix. We got room for one more item now. A little less weight, which is always good. Okay, so... I see where we're at. Alright, cool. We'll take the long way around. We'll take the bumpy way around. We did the more difficult long way, but you know what? It was adventure. Wee! Ha ha ha! Yeah! Wee! Woo! Ah, Charlie, this is fun! Yay! Woo! Charlie, we're climbing a mountain. Oh, Pim, dude, I don't think... Oh, this has gotten creepy and eerie. Now, here's the cool part, right? So, now that you made it up here, you can light a campfire. And that's your little save point. It keeps you warm. And then you can cook a marshmallow. We're in the tropics. There we go. Got a little marshmallow. There's a second backpack in case we had a second person, which always helps. Dear Diary, bad news. The ship captain made an oopsie, and we wound up crashed on this mysterious island. Thankfully, mysterious islands are my specialty. With our whole troop working together, we'll reach the top of the peak and signal for help in no time. In the meantime, I'll take this opportunity to add some additional pages to my famous guidebook. Scoutmaster Meyer, I guess? Myers. Ah, alrighty. Well, I guess we're, There we go. Now, the other cool thing is if, say, someone died in your group, you can use this to sort of... this ancient shroud to bring people back. Anti-rope cannon. Ooh. That's useful. Put that in our backpack. Okay. And there's luggage. Well, we don't need band-aids quite yet, but, I healed pretty fine from our recent adventure. So, there are also coconuts in the tree, but you have to figure out how to, get to those coconuts. So now comes part 2. How the hell are you going to get all the way up there? What do you do from here? I haven't gotten this far. So I'm a little, I'm a little new to this part. But it looks like you might have to climb down a little bit and then to get back up and then, yeah. So we're gonna gently slide on down. Slowly. It's fine. It's fine. That's why we have the first healing kit. There you go. That's why we did what we did. It's fine. You can grab these vines, by the way, and kind of swing and climb them, which is cool. Don't eat the scorch berries, by the way. They're hot. Alright, so now it's raining. So we gotta figure out how the hell we're getting up there. Now here's the other problem, too. Can't touch those thorny bushes. Those thorny vines. Because they'll hurt you. Ah! And I also got poisoned. So you gotta be careful. Now the poison will go away. You just gotta be careful. But it will. Maybe if I climb that tree. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Let's try. Ah, but there is a vine nearby. Alright, made it. Made it up here somehow. Alright, that's not gonna work. Alrighty. Alright, made it up to the tree. Now, how am I gonna... That's gonna be too impossible to do. Okay. Okay, I see a pattern over there. Let me slide on down a little bit. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Damn poison. Smoke. What? There we go. Okay. Okay, this looks a bit more promising. There we go. Okay. Okay, okay. Careful. Okay, made it up here. Okay, not terrible. Okay. Oh, there's a waterfall up there. Alright, maybe I can... Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Ow! Son of a bitch! Ow. Stupid poison smoke. Ugh. Well, alright. I am getting hungry again. There we go. That helps a lot. Plus gave some energy. Is that luggage? Luggage! We got rope spool. Okay. And that's it. Alright. Oh! Berry. Red crisp berry. Okay. Feeling a little better. I don't like those things. But... Fuck. Alright. Alright. Climb slowly. Aha! Okay, okay. We're making progress. We're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, it's a little dark. But we're working our way up the mountain. Ah, okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, alright. We're doing pretty good outside. Let's see. I don't think I can climb any of that. But there is a vine. Let's see what we can do. Ah, no! Alright, Mr. Vine. Oh, I'm farther away from it now. Oh! Okay, I'm climbing a little bit to the side, but that's okay. Okay, okay. We're making progress. It's dark out, but we're making progress. Oh. Okay, well, I can't even. Alright, that's fine. It's fine, I guess. I guess, just travel in the dark. Wish I had a lantern. Alright. How the hell? Ah! No, no, okay. Fuck. There we go. There we go. Alright. There's a nice clean waterfall. Okay. How the hell? Okay. Alright, I gotta head back this way. That's what I'm gonna do. I see a little more. Alright. Which was a good jump. Okay, okay. Alright. Huh. Fuck. Ow. That hurt a lot. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. Okay, I don't know what that did. Hopefully that flare helps. Fuck. 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 Well, I am screwed. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be the end of my journey. Well, I used the rope long. Fuck. Alright. Fuck. Alright, screw it. Goodbye! Ah! Well, I died. I tried. That sucked. My phone's about to die, so goodbye. I gotta turn off my phone. But yeah, as you guys can see, I tried. We'll give it one more go. We'll see what we can do, at least off. Actually, you know what we'll do is this. We're gonna leave the game. I don't know if you can play online with, like, other people. I don't know if you can. Or I guess not. You have to actually... Okay. So you have to actually, like... host the game. Okay. Well then, how about this? I'll be back in a moment. We're going to try one more time offline, and if not, we're going to move on to our next game. So, I'm not going to do a BRB screen. I'm literally just going to be right back. Wrong device. Alright, we're back. I'm going to turn off my webcam because it is getting late. And you're not going to be able to see me as good anyways. So there we go. But we do be trying. We do be trying. Alright. Alright, we're gonna try this one more time. See if maybe we can get a little farther. And if not, kind of not, then, well. We're gonna do what we can. Oh, there we go. Alright, backpack. We're in the backpack. Bandages. Let's see, we got there. Drink the sports drink now. Backpack. Put that in our backpack. There we go. We don't need Bing Bong with us, since it's just us. Compass is useless. There's the lantern. Alright, lantern's actually useful. That will help for later. Alright, don't need the guidebook. We'll go find some more luggage real quick.
Yeah, adventure! Whoa.
Okay, there's a little more luggage over here. And over there. Got granola bar. I'm gonna eat the trail mix now. We're gonna put that in our... Actually, we'll just leave that there for now. Bandages, I feel like we're gonna need. Something tells me that I'm going to hurt myself. Trail mix. No. There we go. Alright. Not too terrible. We've got a slightly better start this time around. At least I like to think so. Oh, God! Jellyfish. As I say that. I'm like, I think we've got a slightly better start, jellyfish. It's fine. A little jellyfish won't hurt us too much. Ah, fuck. Alright. Let's try that again. Hey, woo, hee hee, woo. Oh, God. Floating jellyfish. What the hell? Okay, I don't see any more luggage. Last I'm seeing or checking, but I could be wrong. Knowing my dumb luck. There's gonna be some luggage here in a moment. Alright. Nothing over there, nothing over there. Nope. Ah, there's something over there. Alright, cool. Ow. Oh, that's fine. That's why we have the band-aids. That's fine. We're fine. There we go. Fuck. Oh, well, we didn't mean to do that. There we go. I wonder what the big lollipop does. Wow, everything's fantastic! Woo! Very colorful. What the heck? Why'd that make me so... Oh, because it's candy. That's why. I didn't think about that. I was like, that's candy. Okay, we're getting a little hungry. I'll wait till Alright, we're good. We're making progress. We're doing good. Ah, more luggage. Explorer's luggage. Okay. Okay. Well, here. Patch myself up real quick. There we go. Perfect. I will take... I'm gonna drop you down. Perfect. Put you in the backpack. We're gonna put you there. Put you back on. Yeah. Alright. This time we're going on an adventure for realsies. Whee! Alright. Ah, there's more luggage over there too. Okay. Can I make that jump? Whee! Yes! Just barely made it. Hell yeah. What do we got? That will help a little bit. I'll just use it. Since I already have a band-aid. There we go. Okay. Alright, so now I need to... Okay. Oh no, 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 ah, fuck. Alright, it's fine. Alright, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, okay. Made it. Oh, there's a bridge. Oh, there is a bridge. I don't like that there's a bridge. I could take that bridge. I don't like that bridge. Oh, hey! Medicinal root. Cool. That helps. Cool. Alright, now we're not doing... as terribly. Okay, it wants me to climb this guy. There we go. Okay. Okay, there's a little side pattern right here. Alright. Alright. Definitely a part of the island I probably wasn't meant to climb, but that's okay. Alright, we're doing good, We climbing. Alright, doing alright, we doing good. Alright, we're doing good. Just gotta keep our balance. Stay away from the spikies. There we go. We're good. Alright, making progress. Ah! Yeah! Fuck. Thought that would... Ah, that did it. Okay, can't... No fruit. Oh, that's right, we were here earlier. Let's try actually doing the bridge. Let's see what happens. That bridge is easier. But how do I get... Oh, okay. Ow. Alright, a little bit of damage. We're fine. One person at a time. We're making it. Hiya! Cool. Okay, I definitely gotta make that jump. No! No. Ah! Death. Well, shit, I died. Well, I can't say I didn't try. Can't say I didn't try. I tried. I died. But I tried. But I died. Anyhow, I'm still here. So now we're gonna switch over to the PS5 and play some Crew Motorfest. Boop. Damn. I tried. Chat, I really did. I tried. I died a lot. Alright, well, I definitely tried. I want to play this game, but I don't want to spend the $20. Gotta be honest. Alright, let's drive around the Crew Motorfest. We're gonna drive around for a little bit. Check out some playlists, do some online multiplayer. You know, we're gonna cruise. We gonna cruise. I appreciate it, Shadow. You don't have to do that. You wouldn't have to get me Midnight Murder Club. We played a little bit of it on stream before. We did it when it had that beta with Iron. And that was fun. So, I got my fill of it, but I can always pick it up when it goes on sale or something. So, pretty simple. But right now, we're gonna cruise around. We're gonna relax, take it easy. And we're gonna enjoy ourselves.
Welcome back to the main stage and the Motorfest Walk of Fame. It's the place to be if you really want to become a Motorfest legend.
Sure.
Each month is a chance for your name to be marked onto the stars. Here's the Motorfest legend of last month. This month, a new legend rises to the challenge.
Woo! That ought to be fun. Oh, I earned some points. Woo! I leveled up a little bit. Woo! I earned some legend points.
Here it is.
That's right. Ferrari.
Motorfest's most splendid surprise to date. Since they couldn't possibly take you to Ferrari's supercar exhibition, they brought the exhibition to you. But we're not stopping there. We are going to ride those magnificent creatures. As Motorfest's archivist, it is my great privilege to accompany you on what promises to be a memorable experience. You will not only be driving Ferrari's greatest cars, you will also be reliving the joy, excitement, and unique thrill that their best drivers feel on the track every single day. And you also get to marvel at their latest creation. In any case, this is a special occasion, a true celebration of Ferrari.
Well, Chad, I know what we gotta do. We gotta check out the Ferrari celebration. Also, I got a year 2 pass gift. Not bad at all. Check out the show too, see if there's any cars I want to buy. Or any bikes. That. Ooh, real sleep there. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Chat. 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 Ooh. Chat, I'm sorry. I really want it. Or I could just buy the deal. I need the purple. I gotta get the purple. I bought it. The purple is mine.
You've unlocked a previously locked playlist. Wanna give it a shot?
Alright, before we do any of that, I gotta upgrade my frickin' points. There we go. I could increase my nitro power and nitro speed, but I gotta increase my XP gains. There we go. Forgot that I can also do those too. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Alright. Well, the celebration is well underway. So the question is, what do we want to do? Summit contest. Okay. Ends in 40 minutes. Okay. Sure, why not? Ooh, okay. Alright, we driving a Ferrari. See how this goes. Finish the race. Oh god. Music's nice too. Fine. It's fine. We didn't damage the Ferrari that time. Just a few points. Imagine driving at 306 miles per hour. Imagine driving at 339, 340. Ooh, okay. No compromise. What's this guy? Never finish the race. Outrun the clock. Okay. Got it. Chat, I think we got this. Possibly. Love the music too. It's fine, we just went for a quick dip. It's fine, we just went for a quick dip. Fuck. Little smashed windows, but we're fine. We did pretty well. Not too bad. Okay, vehicle loaned. Born to innovate. Alright, what's next? Must claim all rewards from previous summit before entering a new one. Okay. Alright, what's next? Finish the race. Okay. Summit will end in 30 minutes. Got it. I can only do one more activity anyways. After this. So I don't have all the vehicles. Got this. Again, a little off-roading adventure, it's fine. chat, you saw that? That was some wicked air. And a small bump. That was cool. All right, last one. Ooh. Ooh, the gray one. Upgrade? Alright. Chat, what color? What do you want? Pick a color. Lime green. Lime green. It's like a darker lime or like a... Here, we'll go. Limes are usually a lot darker. All right, last event. Sour's bits of TARDIS. That's as dark as it's gonna get. I upgraded the car and beefed it up. It's not gonna be the best car, but with all those upgrades, it will help. Progress. Just gotta cruise this race. Not doing too bad. Not a lot of weird turns and stuff like that. got this. Cranking the knots. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, well, the rest of the vehicles, I don't think I have the car to do so. Doing so well. Right. Oh, that's done. Ah, I could have done better. Alright. There we go. Hell yeah. There's some summit points. Oh, okay, I did the thing. Oh, I don't have that car. I like that car, though. Ah, I don't have enough credits. Damn. Can't do that one. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade my new car. Yeah, I'll upgrade my new car. give it some tweaks. Oh, it's a speed trap. Ow. Cool. Alright. Well, I did most of the events. Except for that one. So I don't have the money for those other cars. Damn. Damn. Yeah, well, I gotta play other events. Get more money. Alright. That went well. Okay, that starts on the... soon? Oh, I guess I can... starts in 1 hour. Okay. So I guess... I could start that one tomorrow. Ends in 15 minutes. I'm not gonna be able to do that one. No. Okay. That was cool driving on some Ferraris. There's a grand race happening. Oh, I'm gonna suck at the grand race. Oh, I'm gonna suck at the grand race. Oh, this shit's gonna suck. Oh yeah, even with my best motorcycle. Man. Oh, this vehicle is loaned. Okay. Fine. Alright. This is gonna be fun. Oh, Lord. Oh, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Driving out of here. Let's start the race without me. Fuck. I'm getting out of here. You can't stop me. Beep beep, motherfucker. Fuck. Shit. Excuse me. Nitro sold to 10%. I'm gonna suck. I'm gonna suck. I'm gonna suck. I'm gonna suck. Oh, they're bumping me forward. That's fun. Yep, last place. Thank you for following. G3 off my exhaust. I appreciate it. Get off my exhaust. I just got it. Get off my exhaust! I appreciate the follow. Welcome to the stream. Playing some Crew Motorfest. I'm attempting a Grand Prix race and I really suck. That's okay. I'm having fun participating. I ain't gonna catch up and it's fine. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for following the stream. Thanks for lurking in here. My hope is that some of the other drivers crash into each other and default people out. Iron Churchill. Take the jump, it was like right there. Alright, I guess switch cars on this one. Nope, okay, just okay, I do switch cars to hypercar at some point. Alright, got the new car. Someone DC. Okay, so now I'm in 24. Oh. Alright, now I'm using the load car. Sorry. Crashed into your van. It's fine. Damn! I immediately crashed into that tree. Chat, you saw nothing. Yay, finished. I still did terrible, but that's okay. At least I tried.
Let's give the new playlist a spin.
We're rewarded. 5% XP boost. Ooh. What the hell is there to do? That ends in 4 minutes. 5 minutes. There ain't much else I can do since, yeah. I did a grand race. It sucked. Demolition would be fun, not gonna lie. I haven't done demolition forever. Let's see what happens. If we can get anyone. And while we're waiting, I'm gonna check on one thing. I'm gonna see if some of my friends... Is it finally starting? Or we finally got enough people is what it is. Okay. Well, now we still gotta wait a bit. Either way. Still gotta wait a little bit. People are ramming in. As they will. Alright, we're about to get ready. After everyone keeps ramming me. Alright, here we go. Fight's about to start. Also, I might do a little repo tonight, I might not. It just all depends.
We'll see if I'm doing that.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Give. Got it. What was that? Cool. Bonuses. I'm actually in kind of a weird safe area. Since they don't think they know what to do. Like, maybe wait it out a bit. There we go. Cool. Bonuses. Wow. Alright, I'm going this way. There's some bonuses in there. There's some bonuses in there. Let's see if I can get towards the mountain. And someone's hot on my tail. Of course they are. Yoink. Got that. And we're gonna loop. We're getting it. Yep. Alright. Back to it. Back in the ring. Getting the hell out of here. I don't want to be near the fight. Okay, he's driving away from this. Fuck! Woo, that was close. I wanted that bonus! Ow. Ow. I've been missed. Well, shit. Last one alive, buddy. I believe in you. Nope. Dead. Damn. I want to go again. Since I died. Heck. Alright. I just like this one. Ah. Fuck. Ah. Get ready. All right, let's do this. I'm getting a little tired. Yeah. I might switch over to Peak though if my friends are playing. Let's see what they do. Oh, there's bonuses. Yeah, I'm not getting those other bonuses. I just wanted the one. Plot twist.
No.
Now I am the chasee. What? Got it. Got it. Well, I had a feeling. Ah. Alright, have fun driving to the red. I'm getting out of there. Alright, I'm safe. Where are the bosses? Oh, they're over there. Oh. Is that one still there? I might get it. Yeah, ultimate's ready. Saving the day! Ah. Alright, I'm out of here. Bye. Bye! Woo! Ow. Well, I died. I didn't see him around the corner. Okay. Oh no, Big Mac! No, Big Mac! He's barely alive. He's like, fuck, I need health and I need it now. Brother, what are you doing? Oh, you're fucked. Oh, brother, you're fucked. I should have gone for it. Alright, let me check something real quick. Okay, well. Here's what I'm kind of thinking. So I do have to work tomorrow morning. Well, I didn't hear back from my friend. I didn't know what they were doing. So, like, they're wanting to play. Well, I guess that was sent yesterday. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna do one more round. Just see if I can try and get a W. And increase my rank a little bit. I have something in my mailbox. Okay, well. Scrap that. Alright, I got scrap instead of here. Activities. Reward available. Alright, cool. I'll take legend points. I'm not mad about that. Okay. I have a lot of playlists I need to do. Like, a lot of playlists. Okay. Damn. Alright. Let me do one more thing. Because I'm not going to do another... Can't do the summit yet, because that starts in a half hour. So we'll do one more demolition. Or maybe I could just end it with a chill race. A chill drive. I feel like I should do that. I could start one of these. I think I might
New challenges unlocked.
Ooh, okay. That's kind of cool. Oh, so you earn... Okay, you earn medals, and then with those medals you earn tickets. Okay. That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Oh, you have to set waypoints for those. Okay. And I already did all those. Yeah, you know what?
All good to resume our progression on this playlist.
Let's actually do that real quick. Gotta find... Can I have fast travel there, though? No. Okay. Shit, so I need to change my vehicle. A lot of cars that are at 600. I forget 600 is still the max. I'll drive my bike there. I want to upgrade my bike. Yeah. Yeah. Only the best parts for my car. Only the best parts for my bike. Yeah, my Harley. Alright. Let's drive over there. What the heck? Oh, I gotta be riding a Porsche. Okay. I'll do that. Oh. Okay. I can try and do that. Get back up a bit.
Have felt it since your arrival. This island is something. But before exploring Hawaii, let's celebrate it with a quick tour on the Motorfest grounds.
Oh, what? Trying to do it really. Ah, what? was 20 seconds. Fuck. That works too. That's there's 5 different feats. Okay. I gotta get up there. Yeah, highway. Alright, hang on. Damn it. Fine. Into the jungle I go. Up a mountain I go. Earned a trophy. Whee! Alright, well, I made it to the thing. I'm not going to actually start the event because that ride was more than chill enough. So. But that's going to do it for me for tonight. No one's gaming tonight, so. I might try and stream some more tomorrow after work, depending on how I feel. So, if not, I'll definitely try and stream Thursday, Friday. So, I got those days off work. So, but that's gonna do it for me, guys. Y'all have a good night. Get some sleep. Get some rest. And, y'all have a good day. And remember that, you know, with anxiety, it gets better. So. Alright. Talk to y'all later.